Live. Hey guys!
Why does my hair look long today?
Because it's growing like a weed. That's why. The more you cut it, the faster it grows. Hi guys, how are you guys doing?
Hello.
I made it here on time this time. Woo!
Yay, hip hip hooray.
Yes. We are here.
We are here indeed.
We were going to take a walk before this live. What happened?
I don't know. I was not feeling good today.
No, you haven't been feeling very good, have you, the last couple of days? Can you guys hear us okay? Are you guys over here? Okay. Can you hear us? Stone, Big So? Not sure? Okay. Howdy.
Hello.
Happy Saturday. Do you know that Monday is, I think it's Martin Luther King Day?
Yes. Pretty sure.
And then you're back to classes.
Yeah.
Yep, hooray for that. No? Hi.
Mm.
Dino, hey, how you doing?
Dino.
You are the first one. Number one.
Yes. Hip hip hooray for going back to classes, I guess.
Yeah, right. How's your Saturday going, Dino? How's your weekend? I have been, guys, working. We recorded literally, I'll probably repeat this several times as more people come in, but Quantum Leap, we did, we didn't realize it was the first two. Good, I'm glad you're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't realize it was basically the first two.
It was one conjoined into
the first two episodes of Quantum Leap that you guys voted on.
Mm-hmm.
What, 2 lives ago?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. And we recorded it after the live last week, and I guess it's because nobody has ever put it on YouTube. It is
being a butthead.
It's just being a little bit stubborn with copyright. But if you don't want to wait, and I know like Dino and I know so a couple of you High Executioner, a few of you what do you call joined us or subscribed or whatever on Rumble. Mm-hmm. It's on Rumble. I mean, it should have gone all the way through on Rumble. Let me double check. I put it on earlier just because you guys waited so long. I mean, it's on Patreon, obviously. It's been on Patreon for a while, but I'm like, yeah, you need to fix the thumbnail on this one when we get a chance, Danny.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that.
But it's on the Quantum Leap one. I did put it on Rumble for you guys if you don't want to wait for it to go onto YouTube. And I'm also, I was doing that one. Danny's working on For All Mankind, but I was also working on Point Break, and I'm about 3/4 done with.
We had to restart
editing. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it didn't save.
Right.
I had like the first half and part of because we had split it in. Sometimes we'll split it into like 2 halves. Like if we're gonna take a break halfway through the movie, and so I'd gotten the first half of the movie all edited. Mm-hmm. Part of the second, and yeah, like Danny said, it didn't save, so I had to go back and do that. So I'm about 3/4 done with that one. So I'm hoping to have that on Patreon tonight, or it might be tomorrow, because after the live tonight, we are going to be recording our next in line watch along that you guys voted on here, and it's Animal House. So
I've just been feeling not good though. That's kind of
yeah. You've been,
off and on though, which is weird
this week. Well, the weather has been so crazy, y'all. Like, it's been like, well, to me, it's comfortable, like 50s, 60s, right? But like the last 2 days, it was like in the 80s. I mean, high 70s, 80s. And then come Tuesday and Wednesday, we're supposed to have like, usually out of the year, and usually it's February. We have a couple of days where it gets like below freezing at night. Mm-hmm. And that's supposed to be Tuesday and Wednesday. We're just hoping. 2 years ago, Texas power grid really was bad. So we're really hoping that doesn't happen this year. But I know that I think all the U.S. is having some kind of crazy Arctic blast, right, thing going through. But so weather changes don't help. That definitely does not help with getting sick and all that. And I read somewhere that like hospitals are becoming overwhelmed with like people coming in with the flu. So at least it wasn't that. So that was just in me working this week. It just, but we're not behind with you guys. I'm
trying to catch up. It's just when I was sick.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really want to.
Yeah, because like this weekend, after this live, we'll be doing the watch along Animal House, and 4th on the web. I know, it's crazy, right? And that's why people get so sick. It's insane how it is. It's just insane. What was I gonna say? This weekend we're gonna after the live again, it's Animal House, the watch along. So that'll be like full watch along. Open it up to everyone on Patreon for everybody, but you'll have to have your own copy if you want to see it. You'll just be able to see us and hear the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna record Summer School, Some Like It Hot. One more episode. I think we're gonna do, since the Quantum Leap's like 1 hour, we're gonna do like one episode at a time. I think that's the plan, possibly every week. And then we have to do for Patreon Better Call Saul's, and then 8 seconds will be our exclusive on Patreon. That's kind of what's coming up. Tommy Boy, Charade, Magnificent Seven, the OG one. Yeah. I mean, there's more, but I'm not going to read it all off to you right at this time, unless you guys ask. So, but yeah, so that's why people are getting so sick. This weather's insane. It's just weird. It's just weird. And me, for some reason, I don't like anymore, like wearing, unless I really have to. I mean, there's been maybe one time this whole entire year that I wear jeans. I don't like wearing jeans anymore. For some reason, I feel so restricted, and I get like, if it gets really cold, yes, I'll wear and I'll wear a sweatshirt or something over my t-shirt. But when I wear like sweaters or anything lately, it's like I just get too hot. So I'm like t-shirt and shorts, and then just throw on a sweatshirt or whatever. But
yeah, I don't know. I don't like wearing jeans anymore since I left high school.
Where they forced you?
Yeah, I was like, I can't wear jeans anymore.
Dino, can you hear us? Okay, we're coming in loud and clear. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Anyway, So, but if you guys want, if you want to check out our Quantum Leap episode, let's see. Yeah, here. Okay, awesome. It's on Patreon if you're a patron, or if you want to check it out with a free trial, and it's on Rumble. So hopefully, I'm hoping the next couple of days that thing. I think it's sometimes harder also, like if nobody. Well, it depends. It also depends on the show, right? But I feel like sometimes if nobody's done a reaction on YouTube, sometimes it's harder. It takes a while longer to get it past copyright, and I cut it down a lot from original first edit, which is on Patreon, to where I have it at right now. I cut it down quite a bit. I'm pretty sure, let me see. I think I have it down to like 37 minutes. That's with intro and outro. And I think on Patreon, I have it at, let me see how much I cut off. A bit. Something else. Yeah, I cut like 10 minutes off. So, something like that. So. Liam. Hi, Liam.
Hello.
It's so good. I think we made comments and stuff throughout it, but I think part of me was so focused on trying to figure out initially what was going on with it.
Yeah.
That, again, it's more facial expressions and laughing and smiling. It's good. The first one was good. I really thought he was going to end up after the first one, though, going back to where his lab or whatever, and then something's going to happen. He's going to try and travel again, but it seems like he's just going to continue to just keep leaping, leaping around.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah, hence Quantum Leap. So good though, really good. Yeah, that Quantum Leap was voted on last week. No, 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, we had several TV polls, and then we just narrowed it down, and Quantum Leap was the winner. So Quantum Leap is going to go Patreon and YouTube, and then we still have Better Call Saul. That's just strictly over on Patreon. So, but yeah, once we get through with this one, then we'll continue on here to vote to see what you guys want to be the next TV show. But there's like 5 seasons, so it's going to be a bit.
Yes.
Yes. And then last week, you guys voted. Well, after the live today, we're going to record another watch along movie for you guys, which was voted on here a couple weeks ago. That's Animal House. And our watch alongs, we open up to everyone on Patreon. So definitely hit the bell and subscribe for notifications, because we will let you guys know on the community tab when it's on Patreon. And when it's open up on Patreon, but we're going to record it today. Those are easier. The watch-alongs are easier because you see us, you hear the movie, but you don't see the movie. So those are, I don't have to really do much unless there's commercials or something like that. I don't have to cut a lot out, or you don't have to cut a lot out. So it goes a lot faster. And then last week, you guys voted that the next, after Animal House, watch-along is going to be Good Will Hunting. So that was kind of close. We had to do like some. Didn't we do a couple polls?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we narrowed that one down too. So, yeah. There was a lot. We have a lot. There has been a lot of TV shows recommended. We have like a ton on the spreadsheet that you guys recommended for us. So we'll definitely be busy with those. I just hope that Quantum Leap and the TV shows get a lot of attention and watches on YouTube, because I know TV shows sometimes can be hit and miss. For sure. The other season. I saw that the other ones. I'm wondering if the first season they did a short amount just to see if it would get picked up. And
That's
then
what I thought. I was gonna say. I was like, maybe in case they don't know if you get.
So I think what will happen at that point, like, we'll do like, I don't know. I know with Better Call Saul, we do 2 episodes, but they're like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
These are like 2 hours if you do 2 episodes. So I think we'll at least get through season 1, just doing 1 episode at a time. Oh, we did the first 2 because they were combined.
They were combined. And whoever uploaded that.
And we didn't realize that. So, and then we'll get through season 1, just doing 1 at a time. And then we might have to double up in season 2 because we'll be at it forever if there's 21 per the rest of the seasons. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's good. It's good so far. You know what I caught myself watching earlier today that was just on TV? Was this on our spreadsheet?
What?
Northern Exposure?
I don't think so.
Oh, I found it on something. I don't know what I found on. Northern Exposure. Do you guys remember that show? I got myself watching, well, at least I was the first one, and 1.5 or so, and then I kind of started doing other stuff. I just had it on in the background. Man, that's kind of a good show. It's starting off as a good show. Anyway, just caught that. Sometimes it's fun to just, because sometimes, on streaming, you can't find squat. Like when you really like have a minute, like I just had a minute to sit down and like watch something. So I was like, oh, let's see. And there was like nothing. There was like nothing that really caught my eye. So
no.
I went over, I think it was on Prime, and I went over to Prime and I was like, let me see. And I just kind of scrolled through and I was like, cool. The Exposure. Let's watch this. Yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Danny and I, it was funny. Where'd it go? Oh, you have it.
I have it.
I ordered some stuff from Walmart the other day, and they gave us like this little goodie bag with, some sample stuff in it. And one of the samples was, is it Olipop? I know we've had Olipop once before,
but I don't know if it was this one.
But we don't think it was this flavor. First of all, Olipop's kind of expensive. It wasn't.
The ones we had were disgusting.
Yeah, they were nasty. But on the live, we're gonna try this. It's cream soda Olipop, and we're gonna try it for you. We think. Yeah, I don't remember what the other flavors were. Maybe it was one a root beer type of flavor.
Yes.
I was thinking. Not good. It was not good. So we're gonna try that on there. Heads up, there's a few more episodes.
Where's the 2-part?
Oh, okay, cool. Well, what happened is sometimes if we can't find movies because right now we have because you got some good discounts with being a student or some trial or something. Hulu, Prime, and I got something where I get Paramount free, but usually sometimes that one's and Tubi has a lot of stuff for free on it. But if we can't find it there, we go into another website, which patrons recommended a long time ago. It's a very legit website. And so that's where but people upload the videos themselves. So we always make sure it's good quality. We try to go for, what is it, 1080?
Hopefully, yeah.
Sometimes 720 quality. And the volumes is loud enough. But they recorded 1 and 2 together, and we didn't realize it. We just thought it was one. And then we realized it was on Roku, which you can watch for free. And then I saw that they were broken up into, it was 1 and 2 parters there. So we didn't realize till afterwards, but that's fine. We'll check next time, I guess, and see how the episodes are broken down for that one. But excited to jump into the rest of it. It's a very interesting concept, especially for, what year was it? 1989. I mean, really interesting concept. I like the time travel concept, but like he has to basically fix the situation to be able to like leap forward, which is interesting. But I thought it was going to end with the Air Force guy, that whole situation, and then it's like, oh my god. Then he leaped over to being being a baseball player, and I was like, wait a minute. I really thought it was going to end after the Air Force.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, and then it just rolled into that one. Excuse me. And then it ended where he leaped. I'm assuming the third one is going to start where it looked like he was a professor of some sort. Let's see. There is a lot of scope in the different years. Each of them is set in nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, because the first 2 was set in the 60s. No,
50s was the first one.
50s, and then 60s was the second one.
And
then it looked like the professor era was 70s.
Yeah, like he was saying when he called his dad.
Yes.
For the
Oh, that's
baseball.
right. Yeah. Yes. Poignant moment. Yes. Did you see the delay in the mirror? The first bathroom scene. Trying to think back.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I caught it, but I'm not sure. I have to go back and watch.
Yeah. I have to go back and watch that. But yeah, Liam, that was a really, because I in that moment I was thinking, yeah, because he said something. Oh yeah, because remember when he was like, when he filled out the what was it? The little memory evaluation thing, and he was like born in whatever, and with 50 something. But yeah, calling his dad, and I was thinking how weird. I can understand the emotional part of it, because I lost my mom when I was too much shy of 16, so I was 15. And to think if you leaped back and you were actually able, because then they showed that his dad which would have been him, and he looked like he was maybe like 10, 12.
I don't know.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
Yeah, or something like that. So me thinking back to like, if I present day self called my mom in the era of like when I was 10 or 12 and being like, Mom, and then you like, you know what I mean? And her being like, what? It would be so freaky. I would be so emotional. I mean, but it's just the fact that he just, he like he was saying, like he didn't make it to the last holiday. If he would make it again, where the dad's like, oh, just you're welcome anytime or whatever. I was like, oh, that was so sweet. That was a sweet moment. Yeah. That would be very bittersweet, because it would be like, that they're like not with you, but at the same time, it's like just to hear their voice, I would have to, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the edit, because I have that in the reaction. I'm going to go back and look in there. Yeah. When when he was seeing himself for the first time, right? As the, what was his name? Tom?
Sure, yeah.
Well, he's Sam, but when he was seeing like Tom in the mirror, right? Yeah, that would be insane. If you think about it, that would be so insane. Or you being like, back then, if I was still a child and you calling in and going, Grandma, they'd be like, what? Grandma would be like, excuse me? Oh, never, like my grandma's related to you. And then you kind of have to like,
like you had to be like, yeah, I'm related to so and so. And he's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to be like, oh, that's insane.
He said, yeah, the first time was Tom.
Yeah. I'll go back and I vaguely yes, but I'll go back and refresh our minds after this to it. Would be so insane. The weird thing is, my whole entire life I have spent. You look like your mom. You look like your mom, and as a kid, you hear it so many times. It's just like, oh, we were talking about this a little bit ago. You're just like, oh, enough already. I know I look like my mom. And as you get older, like you appreciate it more. But thank goodness we don't sound alike, because that would be a little weird if like mom and like I sounded like her and she'd be like, what? Oh, I thank you, Liam. Yeah, she had breast cancer, and she was going through treatment a lot when I was in junior high, and then she was in remission, and then it just came back like to a lot of the rest of her body. So many times spent in the hospital doing homework in the hospital and stuff. So, but thank you. It's not easy. It's not easy. And then my brother was 13 at the time. And he always asked, like, you tried to be mom? And I was like, no. I mean, maybe it came off that way, but it's like, no, I was just trying to like take care of you the best I could when our dad wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And sometimes, if any of you have like lost a parent at a young age, it's just, for a long time, I held on to a lot of guilt about like, I can just relive that whole night. Well, she died early in the morning, but she died at home with hospice help. But I relived that whole night over, and I held on to so much guilt for so long. Finally, I was just told, let go of the guilt. She wouldn't want you to feel guilty. You were a child. Because I selfishly wanted to, I was supposed to go to this basketball game that night, and plans didn't work out. So I was just being a pain in the ass teenager, right? And like kind of pouting. And I'm like, why am I over here pouting when my mom was literally suffering in this bed? I was just being selfish. And I held on to that for a long time. And then I was finally told to let go of it because my mom wouldn't want me to hold on to it. And then it was like, okay, but yeah, it's tough. And I know a lot of people go through that. They lose their parent at a young age, and it sucks. You have like really lost, because you obviously didn't know her, but in your physical knowing, like your grandpa on that side and your stepmom and like your grandparents on you've never lost anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like your great grandparents.
Well, I didn't know them really,
but not. I mean,
I did, but I don't remember.
You were young, but like anybody close in that respect. So now it's
not yet. Not gonna wood.
Yeah, not gonna. It's hard. And that's why a lot of times when there's scenes that somebody is like, for example, like with fried green tomatoes, when I'm so bad, y'all, with
when she was dying.
Remember main character's name, but when she was dying, where that just like hits me so much emotionally. And there's this movie that we have on our list to watch, and I've seen it before. You haven't, and it's called Stepmom, and it has Susan Sarandon and Julia Roberts. And that one I feel like is just going to hit me like so hardcore. But that's why if there's ever scenes like that, they hit a lot more to the core. I'll get like really emotional. But yeah, it's been a long time. But I mean, that's what you still have memories. You know what I mean? Like you look at pictures and you have the memories. Speaking of pictures, last week we were talking about like rides at Disney and how we were telling you about the story of,
Did you ever find it?
No, of her being traumatized going on the Tower of Terror. And I'm going to have to look through the other photo albums because I looked in here and I couldn't find them. I couldn't find the pictures, but I have a picture of her on that ride and I want to put it on the community tab for you guys. So I'll look tonight or tomorrow and see if I can find it. Couldn't find it in the ones I have in here, but I'll look in the other room and see if I can find them. And put that up there because, yeah, you were traumatized. She will not get on that ride to this day.
No.
But anyways, well, let's pop open this. We got like these samples from Walmart. We had the root beer Olipop before, and they were gross. This is gross. And we got a sample.
We have 2.
From Walmart because I ordered something. Yeah, they sent us 2 of them. And this one's cream soda Olipop. I don't know if you guys like them. I wasn't a fan of the other one. We're gonna try these and see.
Who wants to go first? Here you go.
Go for it. What do you want? I don't
Get
care.
my hair off of that. Sorry.
Don't want me to go first? Fried green tomatoes. I had to watch the death scene twice because at first I was paying attention to the girl telling the right. Yeah. We would go with the Olipop. You gonna smell it first? What's it smell like? Does it stink?
No, I don't know what it smells like.
You want me to go first?
If you want to.
Okay.
Is it bad?
I'm not gonna tell you until you take your drink.
No, I feel like it's bad. Ew.
It doesn't smell that bad. It's okay.
Ew. It is disgusting. Oh my god, that is sick.
It's the cream soda. The cream soda.
Oh.
You guys see it? The cream soda Olipop. Yeah.
Mm.
No, you didn't. You weren't-
I don't want that.
No, it was okay. I would probably give it like a 5.
Get that to 0.
Oh my god.
It was not as bad, I don't think, as the Oreo Coke, but this was still bad.
Oh, if you saw the taste test of the Oreo Coke,
Oh my god, this taste is lingering.
it was okay. I actually over time finished them out, but you did not like. You couldn't
I
get rid
didn't
of that
want, I
taste
didn't
for a
want to
while.
see it in my line of sight.
This one kind of has an aftertaste that's not good.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I don't know. A lot of people are into these Olipop drinks, but ugh. I wouldn't buy these myself.
Excuse me.
I would
No,
not buy
I
these
wouldn't.
myself. I'll take another sip just to. It tastes like
It tastes like a wannabe birthday cake.
kind of right, Hold on.
Yeah. Or like cake-ish.
But there's this like you're licking a rock or something. There's this
I don't
weird.
want to taste
Here.
it again.
No, there's this weird. I've never licked a rock, but there's this like weird. Like what you would think like a piece of wood would taste like or something. I don't know. There's this weird funky taste to it. I don't know what that is. On that second try, I'd give it a 3.
Oh, okay, we're putting
Good
this
job.
over here.
Anyways, yeah, because you're trying to pay attention, right, to her telling the story at the same time. Yeah, that scene's pretty. That one's, and there's some like the ones that I edit. Sometimes I'll get emotional even like editing them again, or there's sometimes if there's jumpers, I like to jump during edit.
Candyman.
Can you and maybe jump a couple times during edit, for sure. Yeah. What else is going on, guys? What's new in the world? What is new? Not in the world, but we know I think the fires in LA have calmed down somehow. They got them under control. So that's good.
What's going on in your parts of the world?
Yeah.
That was nasty.
Where I know we asked last time where everybody was from. Dino, was it Dino? You were from Texas? Is it Dino?
I think so.
Dino, was it you, Dino? I think so. Our fellow Texan. Where's everybody else from? Where are we from? I mean, where are we from? We know where we're from. Where are you
Kingsville,
from?
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. See, sometimes I have a good memory. That's right. That's right. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have do you guys work on Monday or do you guys have is it just a bank holiday, federal holiday is Martin Luther King Day in the US on Monday? Is it just for like a federal holiday? Most normal, I mean most other jobs you have to work, but if you're one of those federal employees, you get lucky and you get the day off, I think. I don't think so. I think so. Guys are so quiet tonight.
Hurts on the one side.
Something's telling me to take another drink of that. I don't know why.
Okay, well,
I don't know why.
okay.
Even though I didn't like it.
the one side of my throat hurts.
Your throat hurts a little. Put some
Yeah.
Vicks.
Actually did.
Put some Vicks on it. Yeah, she's been kind of like fighting. I don't know what, cold or something.
Off and on. It's annoying.
Yeah. Yes. What else is new? What's going on, people? Talk to us.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys
People.
and gals?
What's
and
up?
whomsoever. It'll be banks being closed, right? Hey,
Hello.
Lord, hi. Good evening. We are glad you are
Hello.
here. Yeah, Monday's federal holiday. Yeah, that's what I'm lucky bastards who work in the federal system, I guess. Most people work. Most people have to work.
Yeah.
And like you start classes on Tuesday, I think, right?
Mhm.
And then
The Tuesday.
and then we're supposed to have some freezing temperatures on Tuesday night and Wednesday. It's not even like I don't mind, like, you know, you just have to bundle up a lot,
Mhm.
but you just like you don't want your pipes and all that, like, or our power grid to go nuts. No.
No classes on Monday, on Tuesday.
And it's funny, I remember when she was in school, her school district,
Mhm.
they would be open on federal holidays. They would have classes like on Martin Luther King Day. They would have school on Labor Day. They would have school on like Memorial Day, and then they would be like done at the end of May, right? Or beginning of June. No, end of May usually. They would not take off for federal holidays. It was weird. I don't know. So yeah, you start Tuesday and back on Tuesday. And is this your last semester?
Should be.
God willing, if you pass, you should.
I hope so.
She's riding straight A's, guys. So she's almost done.
Almost.
It's been a lot many. Because you took a little break, and otherwise you would have been done already.
Oh, well.
But
I'm finishing, aren't I?
you are. That's what counts. Be with that bachelor's. Be with that bachelor's degree. So if anyone's hiring, newly graduated as of May, someone that has a bachelor's degree in business.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Guys are so quiet tonight.
What is going on, guys?
Why are you guys so quiet? Is it just one of those days? Is it kind of like a day for everybody? We guys out running errands? We just at home vegging out? Is it cold where you are? Is it hot today in Kingsville? Do you know? It's kind of warm here.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. Our neighbor has these two little dogs. Well, they know us now, but they used to. They'll bark a lot, and they're not. They leave them in the 70s. Yeah, we were like
80,
low 80, low 80. They're not supposed to have them off leash. They're supposed to be on leash, but they have them outside, which I felt so bad some days when it was cold. They just threw a blanket out and were just like, here you go.
They did that on New Year's.
On New Year's, and it was cold, and they were just cuddling by the front door. So I don't have
these dogs are running off now. So
I don't have any respect for these people that do that. But anyways, yeah, the dogs are just like taking off.
They're like, bye.
They're looking for a better home probably, but they don't really bark at us too much because they know us. But anyways, I had something delivered yesterday. And they knocked on the door, right? And I was like, I opened the door and I'm like, there's nothing there. What the heck? And the delivery driver literally she like ran out of the vehicle and she was like, the dog just took off with your package.
Yeah,
I was
the dog was like, this is mine now. Thank you.
Yeah, and he took, but he didn't go far. He just like dropped it in the yard, right?
It was just funny. The dog was like, this is mine now.
And he was just looking like, okay. Yeah.
The dog was like, I took off with your bag and you can do about it.
Ha 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 ha. This one was lightweight.
So now when they knock on the doors, we have to go right to the door right as they knock because
these dogs be just trying to steal things. If we're here, so like imagine a package gets delivered and we're not here and it's like not in a box, it's like in a lightweight, like one bag, like how Amazon sometimes.
Where's my package at?
I'm gonna find it in the yard. I'm gonna like whatever, you know. I don't know. Yeah,
they're cute though.
They're cute dogs. I don't have any respect for my neighbors who leave your dogs outside. I mean, do you take them out? to do the business. But I'm sorry, if you have a dog or a pet in general, don't leave them outside in the
So
cold
they're gonna get fleas, and you have a small child.
in the cold elements. Yeah, they have a baby that cries a lot, and you know what I mean. And then you have two dogs on top of it. That's just we're pet lovers. So even though we have cats, we still love dogs. But yeah, I wouldn't want like you don't know a dog out there.
I would say the same thing with somebody like cat. Like
cat too. Yeah.
Hi, Kylan. Hello.
Kylan, hey, how are you? We hope you are doing great, Kylan. I love your name. Never heard that name before. I like it. I like it.
The neighbors are just annoying next door.
Yeah, I just don't have the respect. Like, if you're gonna have a pet, you don't leave them out in the cold out. You don't just give them a blanket by the front door. Like, literally, there's like no cover to the front door. There's a side door that's covered, kind of like a small patio, right? Now I noticed what they do is they kind of have them underneath the stairs on the side, and they just kind of threw their blanket there and like.
So they're always screaming next door.
Don't have a pet. Yeah, their baby cries a lot. But anyways.
No, not just the baby. We can hear them through the walls.
Oh yeah, they're kind of loud. That's the drawback sometimes.
I'm like, why are
living in
you
an
yelling?
apartment.
But it seems like they're always screaming at one thing or another.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening over there.
And I'll be outside like talking to the dog. Like I was doing that earlier. Well, I don't know what the second dog was, but the one dog, and they did finally put a t-shirt on him. But what's a t-shirt going to do when it's going to get down? They better not have them dogs outside when it's
Also,
27.
the one has a harness on. Is that the one with the t-shirt? Or
No.
is it the other one?
No, it's the other one.
Well, it has like a harness on, but it's like, I mean, if it gets lost and you try to find it, I guess, but they don't really take care of their dog anyway.
I hope these doggies run off and get a better home because they deserve a better home. But I don't know. They're not Chihuahuas, thank God. I mean, if you have a Chihuahua, I'm so sorry, but some of those Chihuahuas just get on my ever-living nerves because they're always like, they seem like
they think like they're big dogs.
Yeah, and they just like, oh, they drive me nuts. I don't know what these are. They're more like solid little. I don't know what they are.
They're not quite a weenie dog.
But they're very pretty. And so I was like talking to him, and he's just like looking, or her, I don't know. And what was just looking at me like, oh. But I can always tell if someone's coming up the walkway because they'll start barking at them. I guess that's good, but I don't know. I just don't feel like if you're gonna have a pet, like take care of your pet, like keep them in the house. You know, I mean that's what crates are for. Like if you're not gonna be home, like crate them up if you think they're gonna destroy something. Or I mean, obviously you knew you were pregnant. Why did you you should have had your dog disciplined. You knew a baby was going to enter the house if you didn't trust them.
Also, they're dirty.
And keep eyes on your child and your animal at all times.
Also, they're dirty because they left a diaper between the stairs. And I didn't know it was them because they're the only one with a baby in the apartments.
But you know what's funny is they keep their front window cracked a little bit. And so when I'm outside, I talk very loud. You guys know.
I don't care if they hear me.
I talk loud on here, so can you imagine? But not. I know when to be appropriately loud. We're not. And I think we said something about that, and I also said something when one of their blankets flew over. And immediately I went outside and they cleaned it up. So I was like, yeah, I'm not those neighbors who keep my mouth shut because I keep it clean on the outside, and I expect this the same.
Oh well, that's where you squirrel. Dude, they're disgusting next door. I'm like, why'd you leave the diaper there?
I don't know why. They picked it up because they heard me, I'm sure.
I think they also heard me because I was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then it was gone for the next day or the same day.
And the doors aren't that close together. Like we have a stairwell outside between them, right? And so there's like our door, and then we just have this little, I don't know. Well, it's supposed to be it's like dirt now, and I'm gonna put plants or something there. But then there's the stairs, and then there's on the other side. But it's and then we share this
little path.
This little pathway out to the street. But yeah, they can hear me sometimes. And I don't care. But I don't know.
Oh, that was funny on New Year's when we were talking really loud outside and they closed the window.
Because I was talking about these dogs because you guys here on New Year's Eve they shoot off fireworks and there was a lot of them going. And the dogs get scared. They were cuddling. They were so scared by the front door, and they would not let them in the house. And I was like, "Why?" I was basically why would you not let your dogs in the house? And then there was what's that other dog? It's a is it a Rottweiler? No, yeah,
Which one?
the big one. Pit
I
maybe?
don't know. Maybe.
Well, I don't know, but it never barks, right? And it just wanders around, and and a cat were just like back and forth, so scared, so
Well,
scared.
the
so
one
scared.
cat belongs. Maybe it's just the same lady's cat. I don't know. If it's her cat, she left it outside. I'm like, why is it outside?
Yeah, I mean, with ours, our cats don't go outside because, first of all, I don't want them to get fleas, and I don't want them to get vet bills are very expensive. So I keep them inside. They try to get out, but they don't know what to do. One, yeah, I mean, they really they've never been
Remember
outside.
when he broke the window thing and he's just sat there?
Yeah, I had opened the window and one had like I don't know if it was just leaning up against it, but then the screen like popped out, and so like he jumped out. I was like, and so I went to walk around the house, and he was just sitting there like I don't even know what the fuck to do out here. But we're just passionate about pets. Like, just be responsible pet owners. I mean, how hard is that to be? If you can't be a responsible pet owner, why are you even
If you can't take care of them, give them to somebody else.
Who can? Who's somebody who's going to keep them in the house during cold elements?
Like, you guys have to have a lot of fleas because there's like they're running outside all the time.
Oh yeah, the other day we just saw one like booking it down the street. I'm like, it's looking for a better home most likely. But like they just leave it to its own. They don't take it for walks. They just let it outside and just be like, say lovey. And I'm like, it's not cool, man. And then you'll see other people who responsibly are like walking your dogs, and you're like, or like one of our neighbors, they even for their cat, they have like those bubble backpacks.
It's so funny. I saw it when we were moving in. I was like,
yeah. And she's responsible. Her dog is not outside.
No. But if she lets that cat out, I'm like, you have fleas in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to deal with that. I mean, they get it everywhere in your bed and your everything. No. Anyways, there goes our little spiel on responsible pet behaviors. But it's
just be responsible.
Just be responsible. How hard is it? Otherwise, don't have a pet, man. Anyways, as much as I did not like that Olipop,
you can have it then.
Give me another sip. I'm gonna try it one more time.
I'm not drinking it here.
If you guys drink these things, y'all's taste buds, I don't know.
Are burnt off.
Because it starts out okay.
No, it doesn't.
It almost tastes like what lotion would taste like.
Ew. That's sick.
You know what I mean?
It
tastes the way lotion would smell. Yeah. There we go. That's better to say.
To me, it almost tasted like it wanted to be cake, but it's not.
Yeah, and then it has kind of a funky aftertaste. But I keep drinking it, and I'm not sure why. I think that's got to be enough. That's foul. Yeah, that's foul. Anyway.
You said they know it's just yeah.
It's the Olipop. It's this.
It tastes disgusting.
Yeah. By the way. Well, you guys can see it, right?
I can see
it's
it.
reflecting, but the Olipop. No, it's because we ordered some from Walmart and they gave us 2 samples of Olipop.
On top of the cat. Have you seen Homer? I saw it when I was very, very young when it was on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
But it's on the list.
Yeah.
I think it's on the one that for the priority 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, with the priority list. Because I think we talked about it a couple of lives ago, maybe?
Maybe like 2, 3.
Yeah, because it has the 2 dogs and the cat. The Siamese cat and then the 2 dogs, right?
Yes.
It's been a while for Homeward Bound. I
was small when I saw it.
Yeah, we honestly have on the channel, we haven't done much as far as like I guess you would consider them PG. Have we?
I don't know.
In that respect, or more kid movies?
I mean,
I don't know.
Yes, but also no. Not a lot.
Which one?
Well, obviously, you count the 2 Home Alones.
I guess like
so. Some, but not a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not as much as the non-kids.
Or we haven't watched like cartoony or animated, I guess you would say.
Just overall, like more friendly.
Yeah.
Movies.
That one was really good. Remember that movie Hotel for Dogs?
Yes. It was been a long time since I've seen it.
And then wasn't there
Firehouse Dog? You've seen that one.
Firehouse Dog. That's a good one. We talked about that the other day. Watch out, you're kicking cords, and I don't
My foot's under the cord.
I don't want it to unplug anything.
It's not gonna unplug.
And what was that other one? It had like I don't know if was it fully animated. There was a Chihuahua.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Was that what it was called?
Yes.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua was his name. Trying to think. Marley and Me. That one's sad. Marley and Me is sad.
Yes.
Homeward Bound. I see it. Michael J. Fox did the voice. Oh, he was one of the voices?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I saw the cast the cast of them. It was what's his name? Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, him, and then the one that played Buff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've never seen Back to the Future.
Yes, I have.
You're
always surprised every time I say yes.
I feel like once you said you had.
I said yes.
And they were all, I don't know, they're on a panel for something, and it was the way she was like supporting him, right? Like she was so comforting, like a mom would, right? And it was recent because they were talking about the LA fires, and it was just nice to see. An adult Homeward Bound that still holds up. Such a sweet movie. Other Disney movies. Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some Disney movies
are very underrated. Don't get the love they deserve.
I'm gonna make this a little bigger. What did you say?
A lot of them don't get the love that they should have had.
No, they don't. And some are too hyped, too overrated, I think. For real. Like any Disney that went live action, aside we've talked about Cinderella.
Cinderella was really good.
Beauty and the Beast is okay.
The dress pisses me off every time I see it. But
some of them are just no desire to see the Lion King live action, which just looks stupid, or Ariel.
Mermaid. I never saw the live action. I saw the cartoon, but I was like, I didn't really watch it as a kid. I saw it more when I was an adult.
Yeah, no, I mean, what I'm saying is I have no desire to see the live actions. Yeah. Yeah, back in the day, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Disney Channel for you in certain movies. Like, like your High School Musical. What else was big when you were?
That's So Raven was huge.
Well, for TV show, That's So Raven, yeah. Zack and Cody. Well, those are TV shows, right?
The standard usually Disney Channel, and then
you didn't really watch Nickelodeon too much.
I mean, I did with certain shows.
Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
iCarly.
Just standard, like popular ones.
Like that. My throat's hurting. Excuse me, guys. I don't know what the deal is there. But we haven't done any Disney on the channel at all. For most of them, I would almost feel like they'd be rewatches. Because you've seen quite a few Disney movies, haven't you?
A couple of years ago, I kind of saw some that I didn't really see, like the Snow White, because I don't remember watching those.
Oh, really?
Like Snow White, like Sleeping Beauty. We have them, some of them, but
so you went back and watched the OGs.
Nice.
Early 90s on ABC. A lot of Disney shows were awesome, like DuckTales, Goof Troop. Did you watch those?
Oh, I don't think I did.
You've never seen them?
They brought back DuckTales, I know that, but I don't think I saw the original, ever.
I've seen some of Goof Troop and some of DuckTales. I graduated in 91, so I didn't really. But Goof Troop, if it's like about Goofy and all them, I love Goofy. I'm something about Goofy and like Mickey Mouse. Just makes me nostalgic and just makes me happy. Because you watch like Mickey Mouse Christmas, or you just see a random Mickey Mouse show, right? I don't know. It just makes me happy. Remember when there used to be just Saturday morning cartoons? It'd be like the standard. It'd be like you'd wake up early just to watch those Saturday morning cartoons. I don't remember exactly the whole lineup, but I just remember a lot of cartoons when I was growing up. It was like the Flintstones, Jetsons. The dogs next door are now in the backyard. God, I'm blanking on what else. What else were Saturday morning lineups? Do you guys remember that when you'd be like excited to watch the Saturday morning cartoons? And I mean, that's pretty much if you didn't have cable. I suppose there's cable came along, Saturday morning cartoons weren't as much of a big deal, I
Or
guess.
like after school, I watched a lot of PBS.
Yeah, you're big on PBS.
I was in fact a PBS kid.
Remember, do you guys watch PBS Rough Ruffman?
I love that show so bad. I was
Uh,
so sad when they canceled it.
Rough Ruffman. Or My Miguel,
Arthur.
Arthur. What else were you big
There's a
fans?
lot of PBS shows. Let me Google because I'm blanking.
Was Dora on PBS? No, she was Nickelodeon, right?
Pretty
Dora.
sure I used to watch a lot of Dora.
What else was on PBS that you would watch?
I'm googling because I'm trying to remember. Sesame Street.
Well, yeah, that one's been on forever, even when I was a kid.
Yes.
Who's your favorite Sesame Street character? Oh yeah, it was Elmo for a long time. I think it.
Mine was Big Bird.
But you loved Tickle Me Elmo. Well,
Yes.
that was popular.
Well, I was a child.
Yeah, that was popular, but you love Big Bird. Who's mine?
Big Bird. Maybe.
Big Bird was.
The person who built that Big Bird costume was very impressive.
Yeah.
I showed it to you.
Yes. For some reason, I kind of liked Ernie.
Me too.
I remember the early 90s Saturday morning cartoons. Sad I have the Back to the Future cartoon. Really? That's sad that you have it. That's cool.
That's cool.
That would have been cool
Caillou.
to watch. Oh, yeah, Caillou.
They had World Girl. They had Mr. Rogers. They had the Berenstein Bears.
Mr. Rogers was also on forever.
They had Silver Chase. They had a lot of shows that I watched at Grandma's.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Bears.
I would also mostly just watch them at Grandma's. Yes.
The Berenstein Bears.
I read the books.
Big Bird. Did you ever watch the Follow the Bird movie?
I don't know if I did. I don't remember which ones I've seen of like Elmo, honestly. But I like Big Bird.
No, yeah, this is Big Bird.
No, I know. I'm saying of like the Sesame Street.
Was he traveling around the U.S. or something? Kind of sounds familiar.
Has John Candy.
Really?
He's the state trooper.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to go watch that now.
Yes. The Godzilla cartoon in '98, followed by wrestling. So Liam said.
Say what?
The Godzilla cartoon followed by wrestling.
Oh, nice. It was just it was something you looked forward to, like on Saturday mornings. It was just, before all the other nonsense they didn't care about came on, and then you pretty much went to play.
Last night.
Really? The Follow the Bird?
Follow that bird.
Where did they play that? Where's that one at? Where do you find him at? That's very cool.
Also, speaking of Sesame Street, since like Muppets would kind of go on there sometimes, I don't know if I've ever really seen like the older Muppet movies.
No?
Well, I think I have. There was a Wizard of Oz one that they played at daycare. I remember that one. Muppets.
Yeah.
I think I've vaguely seen them. Let me take that back. But I don't remember seeing them all the way through.
Okay. Oh, it's on Tubi.
Let me see.
Nice. Isn't Tubi cool? You can find a lot of good stuff, nostalgic stuff on Tubi. It's awesome. You really can find some good stuff on Tubi.
Follow that bird.
You might have to watch that. And there was something about, even though no, I take that back. Ernie wasn't my favorite. I did like.
I liked Bert and Ernie too.
I mean, I did like them, right? But
You were scared of Snuffleupagus. Didn't you say that?
No.
Yes.
I was scared of Snuffleupagus
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
That's what you told me.
I don't remember that.
Of course you don't.
I mean, I was scared of Carol Burnett in the Carol Burnett show when I was
you
little.
said you didn't like it or something. This thing.
Snuffleupagus?
Yes.
Maybe.
Am I surprised you don't remember it right now? This?
No, I know who Snuffy is.
Yeah, but you told me. You were like I used to be scared, think it was weird or whatever. And I'm like,
maybe.
And now you don't even remember what you said.
I don't even remember what I said. It could be true.
I'm not even gonna get back into it.
There was something about, even though Oscar the Grouch was so grouchy, there was something I kind of liked about him. I'm not sure. I don't know. And then you had like the
Ski Monster, you had Count.
Count Dracula.
There were a lot of like.
And then they started bringing in like you had like the Prairie Dawn. You had Rosita. They started bringing in more characters.
Ooh,
Did you find it on Tubi?
tells me it's not on there anymore. Tells me it's not on there anymore.
No.
That's what it told me. I don't know.
We'll just click. Yeah, probably have to go into Tubi. Anyway. Nice. Yeah, just nostalgic, right? Yeah. Some things just bring you back. Like you run across them and you're just like, it just brings you back. Your mind just goes to a time that, innocence. For real. Are you looking at pictures of Big Bird?
Come on, Etsy.
Oh my,
Let's see what's on here.
oh my gosh. Aren't you supposed to be focusing on?
I am.
Oh my gosh. You guys are so quiet. Not all of you are so quiet tonight. What's going on, guys? What is going on? I'm trying to, this week has been, let's see. We were going to try to stick with every day, trying to record what happened. So we can go back a year from now, but we've been going days in between. I don't know why.
Well, I got sick. Let's start there.
Yeah, you weren't feeling good this week. Trying to think. Nothing too exciting happened for us this week. No, nothing else.
I'm
too
just waiting to
exciting.
start class. That's it. Emily.
Are you excited to start?
I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's
So,
finished now. Yeah.
It's just a lot of writing papers, right? For you.
Mhm.
Now you're at that point. Yeah. But sometimes it's like you can like BS stuff and you still get a good grade. So.
That's what I did last semester.
But you must kind of know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I'm writing what the topic is at hand. I'm not just like, oh.
Yeah.
But I mean.
I just hate when you write papers, all the citing of the sources. Of course, you have to because it's plagiarism, but it's so annoying. I was okay at writing in school. Math and science were never my fortes. They were never.
I hated math.
Oh, I was not good at math at all. I still am not good at
Props
math.
to anybody who's good at math because it's not me.
And math and science kind of go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. I mean, science is interesting to me, but I have math, no.
Not at all. And unless you're going to go into something that requires math, you know how they're like, oh, well, you're going to use this someday. And it's like, oh, I really have not used algebra.
No.
Ever. I mean, I get like a geometry if you have to, you want to know what length and width and you're trying to figure something out, like your basics there. But I mean, I have never used algebraic equations in my adult life or anything. So
Nope.
I don't know. I feel like they need
I don't
know. Excuse me?
I don't know.
They fell.
Okay.
One of the cats fell. What was I gonna say? Oh, I wish they would teach like in school more like life. I know in high school, right? I think so. They offer like those as electives, but I wish they would actually have as just required more life skill type things.
Mm-hmm.
Like more classes on like managing your money or just doing basic things.
Or like teach us how to deal with like a mortgage and all that. I mean,
Yeah,
like stuff that you're gonna need when you get older.
Right. Yes.
Because if that was the case, I feel like a lot more people would be prepared if they went out.
Yes.
And when they graduate.
And how, what it requires to get a mortgage and what you have to go through and more in the interest rates and and I don't know, did they have home ec when you went to high school?
Oh, they called it something else, but
okay. Because when I took it, it was like they taught you your base, but it was weird. They would focus a lot on the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like a quick little thing on how to wash clothes, a quick little thing on, and I feel like they should, because some people honestly go in and they don't have a clue. And washing clothes is like the easiest thing you could ever do. Just put in some soap and put your clothes in, separate them,
Mhm.
throw them in the dryer with a dryer sheet. It's not hard, but there are some life skills people don't have. And I mean, not everybody has,
The life skills that they should have had,
yeah,
which is crazy.
I know.
I
Math,
hated math. English was fun because you could give a completely different answer on someone else's question, but you could get a strong mark. With math, you had to give a specific answer. What I hated is when the teachers would get so mad that you would use such a long way to get an answer when you found it shorthanded, like in a shorter way, and then they would take marks off. You didn't use this way. I'm like, who cares?
like you got to the answer, right?
I'm like, I got the answer. Is that what you wanted? Like,
I felt like it's like when I was in math, when I was in school, I felt like there wasn't as many steps. I feel like however they changed the curriculum to when you got in
Super.
school, way more steps to get to the answer. Like, I could get to an answer in like 2 steps where you have to do this drawn out like 10-step process. But yeah, Liam, I agree with you. It's English, yeah. Yeah, it's more like an open-ended thing with English versus math. Yeah, very specific.
math would always make me mad. I don't like.
Well, yeah, and math. It depends on the job that you need math, right? I
Mhm.
totally understand. With some jobs, you're gonna need it. If you're gonna go into
Something
a
like-
field that
yeah.
requires it, that would not be a field I would have ever gone into.
No.
You know, no, I hated math.
Me, I was like, as long as I just pass the class at this point, I'm like, I don't care.
And you know the worst part of math, the one thing I hated about math the most,
What?
freaking story problems.
Yeah.
I freaking hated story problems with a passion. I don't know why. It's almost like they tried to confuse you on purpose.
Mhm.
I hated them. I hated them so much. Anyway, what's weird is that teach people with Down syndrome. Like doing dishes, laundry, and shopping for foods. Watch the video on YouTube. Oh, that they teach them. Right. But then why don't they teach just people that don't have that, or teach just everyone in general those basic skills? Because, or like you say, shopping for food, like give them a budget.
Yeah, just teach people how to use a budget.
And, you have to get so many things from this food group, so many things. Because if you think about it, you talk about food groups in school. Why not incorporate as you get a little bit older with giving them a budget and let's go. You have to have so many things.
I feel like I learned more off a YouTube video than actual high school.
Right. But it's,